Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Om Ajnanatimirajasya Jnananjana Shalakeye Shakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamayam Dadati Sopadandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapatakamalam Shri Gurunna Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrachatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitam Cha E Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति विकास स्वामिनिति नामिने नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाशादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे प्रेयर टू श्रीमद् भागवतम सर्वशास्त्रादि पीयूषा सर्ववेदैक सत्फला सर्वसिद्धान्तरत्नाढ्य सर्वलोकैकदृक्पृता सर्वभागवत प्राण श्रीमद्भागवत प्रभो कलिद्वन्द्वोदितादित्य श्रीकृष्ण परिवर्तित परमानंद पाठाय प्रेम वक्षाक्षराय ते सर्वदा सर्वसेव्याय श्रीकृष्णाय नमोस्तुमे मथेक बंधो मत्संगिन मद्गुरो मन्महादन मन्निस्तारक मद्भाग्य मदानंद नमोस्तुमे असाधु साधु ददायिन् अधिनोच्यताकरा नामुञ्च कदाचिन् मां प्रेम्णा हृत्कण्ठयोस्फुरा. Translation. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O nectar churned from the ocean of all Vedic scriptures, you are the most prominent transcendental fruit of the Vedas and are enriched with the jewels of all philosophical conclusions. You grant spiritual vision to all people of the world and are very life breath of the Vaishnava devotees. O Lord, you are the sun which has arisen to dispel the darkness of Kali Yuga. Actually, you are Lord Krishna who has returned among us. O Srimad Bhagavatam, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. By your recitation, one attains transcendental bliss because your syllables shower down pure love of God. You are to be served by everyone, always, for you are an incarnation of Lord Krishna. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O my only friend, companion and teacher, O my great wealth and deliverer, O my good fortune and bliss, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O bestower of the saintliness to the unsaintly, O uplifter of the most fallen, please never leave me. Accompanied by pure love of Krishna, please manifest yourself in my heart and throat. Hare Krishna. We are now in Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, chapter 8. Verses today, we will see the verses. Verses from 50 to 56. Until 56, the prayer ends. So we have done up to 49, I think, last week. Or 50, I think. Anyway, we'll start with 51. Okay. We will read now the verses. I'll screen share. Then we can go for explanation. Kam karoti vachalam pungam lange tegrim yat kripatamaham vande Shri Gurum Deenadharanam. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Now we are studying after killing Hiranyakashipu. Now Lord is there and all the assembled demigods are there and they are praying. So we are studying the prayers of different devotees. So when we speak about devotees, we see varieties of devotees. So here we see the demigods. The demigods are undoubtedly devotees of the Lord. They always obey the Lord. But the problem with demigods is that they are attached to their opulence and their post. The demigod's position is that it is nothing like a position, a post. Like in earthly planet, we in each country we see different ministers, prime minister, finance minister, housing minister, education minister. So like that, to maintain the whole universe, we have different rulers. So these demigods are not pure devotees. They are, but they are devotees. Definitely they are devotees, but they are not pure. Because they want to rule over the universe. They want to have opulence. They want to be in first class jail, first class prison house. See, this universe itself is named as a Dukalayam. Alayam means temple, but it is full of problems. So this prison house has different levels of standard. So the lower, the hellish planets are third class. The middle planets are second class. The upper planets, the heavenly planets, are first class. They can be considered as the rulers of the prison house also, but they are also inside the prison. So, though they are mini controllers, sub controllers, but still they are controlled by the time factor of the Lord. So, time to time they undergo problem and Lord solves their problem. So, this is the basic understanding we should have on demigods. That's why uh, we are advised not to worship demigods. We can glorify them, we can give them respect, but worship is only for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's what the Bhagavatam is teaching us. Because they are limited. The demigods are limited, which we are seeing in all these prayers, that how limited they are. So they are higher living entities, but still they have limitations. That much we should understand. In this material world, even if some famous people are there, if some politicians, some scientists, some famous personality, rich people, cinema stars, people start worshipping them because they have something greater than them. Bhagavatam advises us, Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam advises us not to go behind even demigods, and what to speak of worldly people. They are very ordinary, right? So from their prayers, we come to know that they are also suffering. In heavenly planets, they have beautiful body, they have long life, they have opulence. The mystic power is naturally there. What is the mystic power? Means mystic power means they can fly anywhere. They can enjoy whatever they want to get. Like if they want something from far distance, they can acquire. They want to become fat, they can become fat. They want to become small, they can become small. They want to take any kind of form, they can take. So all these things are called as mystic power. In earthly planets, some people have mystic powers. Some one or two, like that. If you see, some people who are meditating in Himalayas, and they live without clothes, and they take bath in the winter, uh, very cold ice water. So these things definitely are called as these things are described as mystic powers. Some extraordinary powers which people have. Definitely, they are not like ordinary people, but that doesn't make them that we can worship them. They have some powers, definitely. But what is the use of having power, opulence, anything in this material world? Whether they are demigods or ordinary human being, today or tomorrow we have to leave it and go. That's the nature of the material world. So these are all the basic understanding that we have to have. But we can follow these demigods. One great thing with demigods are is sorry, the great thing with demigods is that they always depend on Supreme Personality of Godhead. When they have problem, they approach Lord only. So this is for sure. They are definitely devotees of the Lord, and they depend on the Lord. So this we can follow. Okay. So we have completed up to 50th verse. 7, 8, 50 we have done. Now 7, 8, 51 we are starting. So the charanas are praying. There are different kinds of heavenly planet, heavenly residents. So we see often in YouTube and all this, what is this? Aliens. When they portray aliens, they put the aliens as very ugly creatures. But they are all in the heavenly planets, and they are very beautiful people, very beautiful singers, very, very shining, and not like how they are portraying in the internet. The aliens means they look very ugly. It is not so. They are the beautiful beings, beautiful living beings. Maybe demonic people may be different, but heavenly residents are definitely, they have a very good features, very shining. Their feet don't touch the earth. So many things are there. Special things are there about them. So each, like Gandharvas, we have seen the Gandharvas. Gandharvas are beautiful singers. And Apsaras, when we heard about the Apsaras, the in earthly planets, we have some Miss World, Miss Universe, Miss India, this and all. No, in one lecture I heard that all these beauty ladies are dogs before the heavenly beauties, Apsaras. But those Apsaras are dogs and pigs before Vaikunta gopis and Lakshmis. So the beauty is increasing above and above. Like the heavenly planets, Apsaras are better than the earthly ladies. But these Apsaras, so-called beautiful ladies, are nothing before the uh, Vaikuntavasis. So that's why when Lord appeared as Narayana Rishi, so the Indradeva, as usual, he was very scared about his position. When somebody is doing tapasya, why Indra is agitated? Because if somebody becomes very powerful in their meditation, they can take the position of Lord Indra. So devotees may have this question. So when we do chanting, will Indra disturb us? Definitely not, because devotees always pray that we don't want heavenly kingdom. And one thing, and also Indra knows that these people don't want these material things. Okay, devotees are not disturbed by Indra. So, but the persons who are doing tapasya, meditation, they are disturbed by the Indra, because there the yogi's goal is to get heavenly planets. So Indra, when Naranarayana Rishi were Krishna and Arjuna himself, he didn't know. So he wanted to stop their meditation. stop their tapasya. So he sent some beautiful ladies to distract them. And Lord saw that, and from his thighs came this Urvasi, Menaka, Ramba, Tilotama, all these four present heavenly apsaras came from the Lord's thighs. By seeing their beauty, the apsaras from the heavenly kingdom, Indralok, got very ashamed, very ashamed. So the Lord could produce very beautiful ladies and told Indra, okay, okay, you can take all these ladies for you. Take, don't disturb me. So that is the greatness of the Lord. And Indra could understand that this rishis are not ordinary. Nara Narayana are not ordinary. So we should not disturb. He asked for forgiveness and went. So now we understood the positions of different demigods and how they are controlled by the Lord. So Lord wanted to perform nice fightings. So he arranged something. So Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha came here. Lord had a nice fight with them. So here we have to understand, Prabhupada is writing in purport that the Hiranyakashipu was an eternal associate of the Lord, who was a gatekeeper in Vaikuntha Loka as Jaya. So this Jaya is Hiranyakashipu. So why we may wonder that why he became an enemy. Prabhupada is writing that once we all know the story, but still some for clarification I am repeating. Once the four Kumaras, Sanaka, Sanatana, Sanandana, Sanat, these four Kumaras were sons of Brahma. And from them, there is one Sampradaya, Vaishnava Sampradaya coming. That is Kumara Sampradaya. These four Kumaras are Brahmavatis. They are not devotees. So when Brahma created them, definitely Brahma's aim is to increase the population. So he told them, dear sons, please produce children. But the Kumara said, we want to be brahmacharis. We don't want to do all this business. Then Brahma was little bit upset. So the story goes like that. So these Kumaras went to Vaikuntha Loka. They went to Vaikuntha Loka, but they were stopped by the Jaya and Vijaya. So when they stopped, then the Kumaras got very furious. We are so great, why you are stopping? So they cursed them that you people go and take birth in earth as demons. Earth, you take birth as humans in earth. By the time the Lord came there, some misunderstanding happened between Sanat Kumaras and Jaya and Vijaya. So there are so many questions regarding this. We will discuss sometime later about how devotees how the Sanat Kumaras in such an elevated level, they can curse Jaya and Vijaya, but they are not devotees, they are Brahmavadis. Then they are Brahmavadis, but they had the power to go to even Vaikuntha. And to teach them a lesson only. Then they understood that if they are devotees, they are not supposed to curse. They were thinking they should be allowed inside Vaikuntha. But when the Lord came, they took the darshan of the Lord, and whatever little bit impurities the Kumaras had went away. And they smelled the tulsi from the lotus feet of Lord Narayana, then they became devotees. Until then, they were not devotees. They are self-realized persons. Now, then the Jaya and Vijaya, they don't want to get separated from the Lord. They were crying by hearing the curse. Then the Lord told, it is my desire that I arranged for this curse, so that I want to fight. I want to have a fighting spirit. Even to fight with the Lord, one should be a devotee only. So it's a Leela of the Lord. You understand? So for that, the Lord was asking them. This is the mood of the Lord, but he was asking Jaya and Vijaya, you want to come after 7 lifetime or 3 lifetime? 7 lifetime you can remain as devotees. 3 lifetime you should remain as enemies of me. Then they preferred, we cannot live separated from you for such a long time. 7 lifetime is so much. We will become demons in 3 life and we will come to you. That was the desire of the devotees. They cannot get separated from the Lord. So that Prabhupada is writing in the purport of this prayers. So now coming to the point of demigods and all these universal affairs, we understand that problems are there in any part of the universe. You may ask how the problem entered into Vaikunta. Vaikunta, there is no problem, but the Lord wanted that to happen so that this incident happened. It is the desire of the Lord that He wanted to come, He wanted to incarnate here, He wanted to perform his Leela. That's why this happened. Otherwise, Jaya and Vijaya, how they can stop Sanat Kumaras? There is no envy. In Vaikunta, there is no envy. So all these discriminations are there in the material world, not in the spiritual world, but they are in Vaikunta. All the living beings are uh, acting on the desire of the Lord. That we have to understand. So the Lord desires, so the residents act according to his desire. That's what the explanation given by the acharyas. So this is the background. That's why Hiranyakashipu came and he was now killed. These demigods want to be here only. Okay. So the inhabitants of the Charana planet, oh Lord, because you have destroyed the demon in the Hiranyakashipu who was always a stack in the hearts of all honest men. We are now relieved and we eternally take shelter of your lotus feet, which award the conditioned soul liberation from materialistic contamination. So here the word comes as honest men. What is the real meaning of honest men? We can give a light on that word. Prabhupada many times described devotees as chaste devotees. Here Bhagavatam describes as honest men. Honest men means devotees. Devotees who are honest to the will of the Lord. See, we may be here in the universe, a living entity may be very honest in their dealings. If somebody is really honest, they have to be obedient to the Supreme Lord. This is what it means. Honesty means, okay, one should not say lie, one should be perfect in their dealings. That's what we understand, right? But here, honest means they are honest to the will of the Lord. So they are devotees. Honest men here means devotees. So, Supreme Personality of Lorded in his transcendental form of Narahari, Narasimhadeva, is always ready to kill demons, who always create disturbances in the minds of the honest devotees. So here that word came. To spread the Krishna conscious movement, devotees have to face many dangers and impediments all over the world. When we preach, when we distribute books, many dangers happen. But if somebody is very faithful, somebody is very honest, then Narsimhadev will protect them. That's why we worship Narsimhadev. But now some devotees made Narsimhadev as an order supplier. They pray to Narsimhadev, oh Lord, give me this, oh Lord, give me that, like that. Here in Mayapur, many they sell Narsimha Kavacha, golden Narsimha Kavacha. But here, Narsimhadev is there to remove the obstacles on the path of devotional service, not in the material understanding. So we should understand that Lord Narasimhadev is there to protect when we perform devotional service, when we have obstacles in our devotional service. So next 52, the Yakshas are praying. Yakshas are where they situated. First we will give light on that. Yakshas are little bit near to earthly planets only. They are like, above Himalayas, like that. They are very near to earth. And we see the Yakshas in Gubera is one of the Yaksha. We see in the Dhruva Charitra, we all know pastime of Dhruva Maharaj. And when Dhruva Maharaj's brother Uttama went for hunting, he was killed by Yaksha. So that time, Dhruva Maharaja had a fight with a group of Yakshas. So our understanding is that they are near to earthly planets. Yakshas. And Yakshas king is our Gubera. They are rich people. Yakshas are rich people. So, controller of the 24 elements. What is this 24 elements? We will discuss. It is coming in 13th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We should be in fingertips. Why they are bringing 24 elements here, we will see. We are considered the best servants of your lordship because of rendering service to pleasing to you. Yet we engaged as palanquin carriers by the order of Hiranyakashipu, the son of Diti. O Lord, in the form of Narasimhadev, you know how this demon gave trouble to everyone. But now you have killed him, and his body is mixing with the 5 material elements. Yakshas are now technically praying. What is this technical prayers? We have this 24 elements. When in the chapter 13th of Bhagavad Gita, we see that five Mahabhutas, five Panchabhutas, 5 knowledge acquiring senses, 5 working senses, 5 senses, mind, mind, intelligence, and ahankar, false ego, and then comes the soul and super soul. So the 25th element is said as the Supreme Lord. Panchavimsha, 25th principle is the controller of the other 24 elements. Sorry, 24 elements are material and 25th is the soul, 26th is a Supreme Lord. The soul, like in this body, a particular body, the first owner is the soul and the supreme ultimate owner is the Supreme Lord. And there are 2 owners in this body. One is the individual particular soul and the other one is the super soul. So in this 24 elements are material, right? Material. So if a person die, the body mix, like, the air goes to air, the water goes in the water, merge in the water, fire, air, ether, all the 5 elements are in the body because this body is made of 24 elements, majorly the Panchabhutas. So they are praying. That means the Yakshas understand that when we die, all these elements will go. The body will merge in the Panchabhutas. That's what happened with anyone in this material world. The body disintegrate, it merges in the earth, water, fire, air, and ether. So that's what they are saying. They are praying. So when we also pray, we should understand that today or tomorrow we need to leave this body. So the foolish Hiranyakashipu didn't know that one day he is going to go. But he was harassing the Yakshas. So the Yakshas were supposed to be best of best servants. They were engaged in the service of the Lord because Kubera also always praying. We can see the beauty of all demigods are they are all devotees. They have material opulence, they have desire for material opulence, but still they pray. They constantly worship the Lord. So now here the problem is they were engaged in the service of Hiranyakashipu. This happens in the material world also. If somebody becomes very powerful, they expect that everybody should serve them. That's how the people do, right? When they become rich, when they become popular, when they become minister, they engage everybody. Please engage in my service. So Hiranyakashipu is an example for such beings. So instead of engaging in Lord's service, the Yakshas were carrying palanquin carriers because they are best servants. So they were affected by that and they were worried. Even they may be powerful persons, powerful beings in this universe. They are harassed by even more powerful person. This is the nature of the universe. One may be very powerful, very opulent, but somebody may be even more powerful than them. That we need to understand. Many leaders, they don't understand this. Okay, today I am the master of this area. I am manager. I am controller. I am this. I am that. But a supreme controller is there, and there may be somebody else may come become greater than you and control you. Now they understood. Yakshas understood. Well, that's why they are praying. Now you see the body of Hiranyakashipu is merged in the five material elements. So they understood and they are praying and they are requesting the Lord to protect them always. So the next, Kim Purusha Loka. Kim Purusha Loka is where we saw this Kim Purusha Loka in Jampudeepa, right? In fifth canto, we see the description of Jampudeepa. In that, this is one of the Varshas, one of the land where Anumanji lives. In this Kim Purushaloka, Anumanji still lives. So they are praying. We are insignificant living entities, and you are the supreme personality of Godhead, the supreme controller. Therefore, how can we offer suitable prayers unto you? When this demon was condemned by devotees because they were disgusted with him, he was then killed by you. So Kim Purushaloka's prayer is very nice. So we should also understand this fact. They know that they are insignificant. When devotees address themselves, they say that we are very fallen, we are lowly, we are humble, like that. Once one devotee went to Prabhupada and said, Prabhupada, I'm very fallen. Like that, he was like, a little bit acting. If some disciple make a show that Gurudev understands, oh, you are making a show, then Prabhupada said, no, 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 you are insignificant. Not even fallen, you are insignificant. So we should all understand that we are very insignificant in the material affairs. We are just dust particles. Like how we treat the ants in our houses. Ant. We just wash them out or we kill them. Put a chalk line, they all die. How we smash them. Small ants, mosquitoes. Cruelly. We take it for granted. They are nothing. What they can do to us, ants, mosquitoes and all. We destroy them like anything. Like that, in the hand of Kala, we are mosquitoes, dust particles, not even mosquitoes, just dust particles. Imagine that. Our position. This is our position. We are very insignificant. So Kim Purushas are praying that. We should understand that we are insignificant. We are nothing in this material world. We are just dust particles. So the Kim Purushas are saying we are just insignificant. living entities. Oh Lord, you are very supreme controller, because he controls everything. He is the one who is the cause of Hiranyakashipu also. So how we can pray to you? We cannot pray to you. We don't have intelligence to pray to you. The similar situation happened to Dhruva Maharaj. He, all these prayers are also can be possible. All these great elevated prayers are possible only by the intelligence given by the Lord. Unless the Lord gives you intelligence, it is not possible for us to even speak anything, do anything in this material world. So we see that in the life of Dhruva Maharaj. He did a first perfect meditation for 6 months. Finally, no water, no breathing also. No food, no water, not even breathing. When he stopped breathing, the whole universe stopped breathing. That much power, mind power, Dhruva Maharaj is using. And this prayer reached the Lord, and the Lord had to come. When he came, Dhruva Maharaj could not recite anything. Then the Lord understood, and then he touched his head with shank, with the conch shell. Then Dhruva got the intelligence and he recited prayers. So similarly, also we see this in many occasions. With Brahma also. Brahma, when he was created, he didn't know who he is, what for he came to this universe. He is traveling through the lotus stem until the navel of the Garbhodakasai Vishnu. He was wondering where I am, what I am, nothing. Then the Lord said, Tapa, Tapa. Then he did tapasya. Then also he didn't know anything. Then the Lord appeared and guided him. So unless the God gives us Dadami Buddhi Yogam, unless he gives us the intelligence, it is not possible for us to do anything. So that they understood. The Kim Purusha's prayer is a really intelligent prayer. So they understood that we are fools, sir. We don't know anything. The intelligence also is given by you. We are insignificant. How we can pray to you? We cannot pray to you. So now, because the devotees are troubled by the demon, when the ordinary people were troubled, the Lord didn't respond. When Prahalad, who was a staunch devotee of the Lord, when he was troubled, then the Lord had to come. And the Lord had to come here. So now the verse 54. So this is the final prayer. Final prayer is with the Vaikuntha Lokas. Vaitalika Loka. There is a Vaitalika Loka. There are different lokas. The universal description is very complicated and we don't know. Though after studying fifth canto, it still remains a very complicated subject. So there are, I never heard about this Loka, Vaitalika Loka, where it is, I don't know. So they are praying, Dear Lord, because of chanting your spotless glories, the great assemblies and arenas of sacrifice, we were accustomed to great respect from everyone. So these Vaitalika Loka people's job is to recite prayers in different arena, in a sacrificial area where sacrifices are performed, assembly of devotees are there. There the Vaitalikas go and recite prayers. For that they get respects. But what happens? The demons asked their position, means he didn't allow them to do such things. So they have regained their positions because the demon was killed by the Lord. So like a chronic disease is cured, you killed this demon, so that now we are relieved and now we can continue our service. So when we perform our devotional service, maybe by our own karmic reactions, there may appear some obstacles. So, but we should continue to pray and we should continue to desire, at least. If we are not able to perform devotional service, at least from our heart, we should deeply desire, oh Lord, please Allow me to do devotional service. That deep desire will please the Lord and give us the chance. No, that's what happened to all these demigods. Their devotional service was interrupted, stopped in between. Now then, again, Lord gave them the chance to continue their devotional service. So now Kinnaras are praying. Kinnaras. O Supreme Controller, we are ever existing servants of your Lordship. But instead of rendering service to you, we were engaged by this demon in this service constantly and without remuneration. This, this sinful man has now been killed by you. Therefore, O Lord Narasimhadeva, our master, we offer our respectful obeisances unto you. Please continue to be our patron. So, Kinnaras are praying. Kinnaras we heard many times in the past times. Kinnaras, Gandharvas, Apsaras, all these people. So they were ever rendering service to the Lord. They are always engaged in the service of the Lord, but with sophistication. With sophistication. These heavenly planets are all with facilities, nice body, nice strength, all with, So in present in ISKCON, many devotees, they want to be do devotional service in a very sophisticated manner. But the result will end in heavenly planets. So if we have in our mind that, I want to enjoy devotional service, I want to very comfortably do my devotional service, then we will end up in heavenly planets. There is a risk. Because what is the problem in heavenly planets? One may ask, what is the problem in heavenly planets? Nice, no. They're comfortably situated. Nicely, they can perform devotional service. But problems are also there. It's not that they don't have problems. They have problems. And it is not permanent. It is very long. And it is not permanent. Indradev is always agitated. Is more troubled than us. Yeah, we have Janam Mrityu Jara Vyadi, but he has tension, mental tension. Indradev is having facility. He is drinking somaras and I have lots of apsaras to dance. But the problem is he is very insecure. Very insecure. So each and every demigod is having this problem. So devotees, they don't want to go to heavenly planets. They definitely pray, Nadanam, Na Janam, Na Sundarim, Kavitamba, Jagadisha Kamaye. And we have seen in Tamil prayers, the Tamil devotees can understand. Yan poi indralogam alum achivai perinum venden. Specifically, the Alvar is praying that I don't want to go and don't want to go to Indralok, heavenly planets, and become Lord Indra. Specifically, he prays because we should not have such a desire, and it is very detrimental to devotional service. Because though it is devotional service, though it is very comfortable situation, devotees don't desire that because it is a long life, permanence. He is saying, the Kinnaras are saying, you see, ever existing servants in Kinnaraloka, not in spiritual world, right? So that makes the difference. No, if you live long in this material world, what is the use? What is the use? It's only trouble after trouble, trouble after trouble. One thing we have to understand is that this is a prison house. In this prison house, if we are bounded by, our hands are tied by the iron shackles, silver shackles, or golden shackles. Hands are tied means tied. Whether it is iron, gold, or silver, what makes the difference? We are tied up. So these demigods are also tied up individuals. They don't have independence. They don't have everlasting transcendental bliss. Happiness should be transcendental, not this material happiness. So, say they are praying, please always be our patron. Be our patrons means guardian. So here we have to understand one thing. We need not pray to the Lord that please protect me. We need not pray because will any many Matajis may be having children. Will the children come and tell you, Amma, please protect me? The mother naturally protects the children, right? It is not the, you see, even in the dog species, dog, cat, any animal species, they naturally take care of the, except snakes and some other animals, they produce and eat, it seems, except a few animals. All other animals, they have love for their children. So what to speak of the Supreme Lord? We need not ask, but this is a devotional ecstasy. They ask, oh Lord, protect me. So finally, Vaikuntavasis are praying. So the associates of Lord Vishnu in Vaikuntha offers this prayer. O Lord, our supreme giver of shelter, today we have seen your wonderful form as Lord Narasimhadeva, meant for the good fortune of all the world. O Lord, we can understand that Hiranyakashipu was the same Jaya who was engaged in your service but was cursed by Brahmanas, and who thus received the body of a demon. We understand that his having now been killed is your special mercy upon him. The prayers of Vaikuntha Vachis are different, you see. It's not, they are not asking for protection because they are already protected. They are already in the protected area. They don't need anything now, right? They are with the Lord and they are happy. Why they are happy? Why they are happy? Because they are seeing the Narsimha, Lord Narsimha form. It's a special form. It's actually, Acharya says that there is a Narsimha planet also. Maybe these Vishnu Bhaktas, the Vaikuntavasis, they haven't taken darshan of Lord Narsimha. But there is a ever existing Narsimha planet in the Vaikuntha, in the spiritual world. But these residents, they didn't see. Maybe this is a Vaikuntha planet in this material world. In this material world also, Lord Narayana resides. So there is a milk ocean. In that there is a Vaikuntha. In material world also Vaikuntha is there. So maybe the residents of that place, they have seen Lord Narasimhadev and they are praying and they know that Jaya is from Vaikuntha. And here they are saying that your mercy on him. Thank you, Lord. You have showed your mercy on Hiranyakashipu. So, generally, when we pray, we have to pray how insignificant we are, and we should thank the Lord for He is so merciful on us. So these prayers, the Vaikuntha Vasis are praying is that they understood that the Lord is so merciful, very merciful to the even to demon Hiranyakashipu. There ends the prayers of the demigods uh, to Narasimhadev. So next week we will continue with the prayers of Prahlad Maharaj. And if devotees have any doubts, you can ask. Hare Krishna. Anuragini.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
So if Krishna is not giving the Tadami Buddhi, so then it is entering, Maya is entering in mind, right, Mataji?
No, it is not that Krishna is not giving the Adami Buddhi. You are not deciding.
Okay.
This point you should be very clear. See, human beings are unpredictable, but the Lord is predictable. Because Shastra, please understand this point very clearly. I have seen many devotees, even myself, when we undergo some problems, we first look at the Lord like this. Why like that? But we don't understand one point. Lord is always good. He is always desiring us, our welfare. He is always willing to help us. The problem is with us. He is giving us buddhi, but we are not listening to him. You understand?
Yeah, yes, Mataji,
He is
correct.
there in everyone's heart as Paramatma, And he is speaking every now and then. But we are not listening, no. He's speaking because when we shout lot, how, if you shout, somebody may be guiding you, advising you. That will not enter into your ears because you are shouting loudly. So that advice or guidance will not go into your ears because you are shouting.
But why that is happening, Mataji? Why
That's
we are not listening?
that's because
Sudden
uh,
situation.
that situation is created by your own independence. Each and every jiva is given independence. You are independent. That independence, that you say that I don't want. Till today, we are externally devotees, not internally devotees. Unless until we become internally devotee, Dadavi Buddhi Yogam will not work. He is there, always giving us intelligence. But we are not listening. The problem is not there, problem is here.
So how to rectify, how to overcome that?
That is
How?
by the mercy of the acharyas and sadhana package which they gave. Already they gave the already we were given the package for regulative principles, chanting the holy name, reading, association. That's how. And all the impurities in the mind, in the heart should go. When we chant, we should chant from the level of heart. Chanting from the level of heart, not from the mind. Mind means we will always fighting with the mind to calm down. But like a child, crying child, Krishna, definitely I will become a good devotee. Keep on trying, keep on trying. We have to try to rectify ourselves. His part he has done already. He's waiting for us. We are not going. We are not catching his hand. He has given the hand. Krishna has given the hand. We are not catching. Please think about this often because Lord is very all the shastras, all the acharyas say that God is good, very good. He is always good. He's always loving. He is always merciful. Then where is the problem? Problem is here. Problem is with us, not with him.
Okay, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
And then one thing I want to ask that you're telling about that we are doing devotion in sophisticated in that condition, so they will be going to heavenly planets. So in that situation, how to find the devotees who are in that situation they are practicing? How it is being identified, Mataji?
See, unless we are many of us, myself also, unless properly situated, I cannot chant or I cannot read properly. I cannot perform my devotional service. But our internal mood should be like this. If I have to live in any condition, I will continue my devotional service.
Hmm.
Inconveniences should not stop my devotional service. So that should be at least our internal attitude. You understand?
Okay, Mataji, internal attitude, not externally.
No, at least you are not able to perform right. Okay. If
Mm.
situation is empty, here it is very cold. I have switched on the
Mm.
heater and I'm speaking.
Mm.
Okay. So very cold means very cold for South Indian. This cold weather is very difficult for us to manage. But so I am sophisticated. I'm not saying that I'm speaking, but I should be truthful to the devotees. There are some devotees, I have seen the Bengalis, they don't even wear sweater. Maybe they are poor, I don't know. They are surviving. They don't wear socks.
Mm.
So in comparing to them, I am sophisticated lady. But in my heart, I pray, okay, maybe tomorrow if I don't have these facilities, still I will continue. I will try to continue.
Okay.
So that should be at least our mood. Now we will try. Maybe Krishna will give us the strength to, in any circumstances, we should do devotional service. Okay?
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thanks, Mataji.
Now, Sulakshana Haripriya Mataji. Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam.
Pranam.
माता जी आप बोले वो जो ईर्षा लाभ काम क्रोध जो भी है वो स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में नहीं है, गोलोक वृंदावन में। तो हम सुने थे कहीं पर जो वहाँ है वही इधर आता है मेटेरियल वर्ल्ड में, वहां से ही सब कुछ आता है। तो फिर ये काम क्रोध लोभ मद मोह मात्सर्य यहाँ कैसे आ गया, फिर उधर नहीं है तो? क्वेश्चन समझ में आया?
हाँ, समझ में आया, समझ में
हाँ।
आया। हाँ, उधर नहीं है मगर इधर कैसा आया? करेक्ट।
हम्म।
उधर नहीं है, इधर उधर है। वो परफेक्शन में है। जो भी उधर, सॉरी, आई विल स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, यू मे अंडरस्टैंड।
हाँ हाँ।
Others I don't know. Everybody, some they don't understand Hindi. Um, in spiritual world, everything is perfection. So when it comes to material world, it becomes imperfect. And in spiritual world, this Maya, which is there here in material world, is also energy of the Lord. See, you may even ask this question, in spiritual world, how this envy towards the Lord arised. Each and every individual soul has a independence. So when they are independent, they were given this uh, idea, like, why Lord is enjoying, I want to enjoy. So in a good country also, some citizens are bad. हाँ? बहुत अच्छा देश में भी गंदा लोग होते हैं।
हाँ समझ में आ गया
समझ
मतलब।
में आया ना? तो
हाँ
सच
हाँ।
ऐसे लोगों को जब प्रिजन में डाल देते हैं, जेल में
हम्म।
डाल देते हैं। एक देश में अच्छा है, देश में अच्छे लोग।
आप इंग्लिश में बोलिए, आप कंफर्टेबल है
Oh,
इंग्लिश। हाँ।
prison, in a country, very good country, some bad people are also there. So such bad people are taken away and they put in the jail, prison house. So like that, the situation happened to us. Okay.
तो हम लोग भगवान से ईर्ष्या किए थे इसलिए।
ईर्षा किए थे,
हाँ
इसलिए हमको
हाँ।
इधर फेंका गया।
थैंक यू माता जी।
हरे
हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna. So I think Kirtana asked some question. Kirtana, you have some question?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji, in the demonic nature கொடுத்ததும் கிருஷ்ணர் தானே மாதாஜி?
Demonic nature, Krishna will not give you demonic nature. If you want to go away from him, then he gives you the facility so that you can go away from him.
So Krishna is not like Mataji, அவரை விட்டு நம்ம போகணும்னு கிருஷ்ணர் லைக் பண்ணல.
But
பட் ஏன்
if you desire, then he has to give the facility. If you desire, because the individual jiva has the capacity to desire, as the independency, சுதந்திரம் இருக்கு. The individual soul has the independency to go away from the Lord. So Krishna facilitates that. Okay, வசதி பண்ணி கொடுப்பார். Facilitates that. The best example for this is, I told you in many classes, I told this example. If you have a girl child, small child, not bigger, older one, small one, 3 years, 2 years, when you cut vegetables with the knife, the girl child will also ask, I also want to cut vegetable like you, give me the knife. The mother cannot give the knife, so she will give the plastic knife or get a made in China cookware set, everything in plastic, so that the child plays with not with the real gas, right? She will not cook in the real gas stove in the fire. She is allowed to play with the plastic ones or small toys, right? So we were given this temporary plastic world to enjoy. because we wanted to enjoy like the Lord. But with the Lord, we can enjoy. But we wanted to become independent, like a mother. When the child wants to do independently, then the mother has to give plastic only, which is not real. So similarly, Lord has given us the temporary plastic world to us. You understand?
Yes, Mataji.
So we are now here.
Okay, Mataji. And apart from this class, Mataji, one doubt in my mind. The soul have conscious, Mataji.
Soul has
ஆத்மா வந்து அழிக்க முடியாதுல்ல மாதாஜி, நெருப்பாலையோ இதுலயோ அழிக்க முடியாது. பட் ஆனா நெருப்பு படும்போது நம்மளுக்கு அந்த வலிக்கிற அந்த உணர்வு வந்து ஆத்மாக்கு இருக்குல்ல மாதாஜி. அப்ப அந்த பெயின் வந்து கிருஷ்ணர் வந்து பெயின் வந்தாலும் சரி, ஹாப்பினஸ் வந்தாலும் அத பொறுத்துக்கணும்னு சொல்றாங்கல்ல மாதாஜி. அது எப்படி
How
மாதாஜி
to
டாலர்?
understand? Yeah, now the question is a very nice question by Kirtana Mataji. She says, Atma is never destroyed by fire, heat, or whatever it is. Atma is not, cannot be killed. But when fire comes and hits us, we feel the pain. How to understand this? Because we are Atma, we are spirit souls, and how to not to feel the pain of this world. Here the point is, in this material world, pain and pleasures are there. Like for example, if I drink water, it is a pleasure. I am thirsty, so I am drinking water, it gives me pleasure. But I am touching fire and I am getting heat, and heat is burning me and I am pained. How the Atma, the spirit soul, is not connected with the pleasure and pain of this material world. But the spirit soul is identifying itself with the body. That's why with the self-realized persons, if you take a case of completely self-realized persons, they are not affected at all. We can try to understand. Please try to understand the points I am telling. Like in the beginning of the class, I told somebody living in the Himalayas taking bath in the cold water. I told you, because they are not affected. I have seen, you might have seen in videos, some Naga Babas and all, no? They don't wear clothes also. They don't wear clothes and they are roaming in the Himalayan winters, fully minus 20, 30 degrees, full of ice. With that ice only they are living. That means they don't identify themselves with the body, and that's why they are not affected by the heat or cold of the material world. But we are affected because we are identifying ourselves with the body. A stage will come where we don't identify with the body. This is very, very what you say, very difficult to attain. But that's why the acharyas has given us a simple process. To instead of very much, this stage is very difficult state, but you do the service to the Lord, the pain will be tolerated by you if you become a devotee, not a yogi. The example I gave is a yogi. The Himalayan thing is, and a yogi, the yogi doesn't identify himself with the body, but he is not a devotee. Here our sampradaya says, as the become a devotee, pain will be you may have pain, but you will have the capacity to tolerate the pain. We feel pain and pleasure. That's because we are now identifying ourselves with the body. Though we say, in our lessons we say we are not the body, we are not the body, but we are in the body. We identify with the body only. That's why we teach so much Stri Dharmas, because this identification is there till we die. The pain will be there till we die. Correct? You understand? This identity, because unless the soul and the body is so much close, That's why when we die, we get so much pain. The Shastra says that when the soul leave the body, the pain is such that like 10,000 scorpions biting you. How much pain will happen? That pain will happen when somebody is dying. Unless somebody is a yogi, unless somebody is a pure devotee, pure devotee also undergoes pains, but they tolerate. They chant the holy name and then leave.
Okay, Mataji.
It's
Thank you so
it's a big understanding. It comes by devotional service. It won't come like that. Okay, I study second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. I'm not the body. Oh, this understanding will come. No, it takes, the Lord should help us. He will give us that strength to understand all these points. These are all theoretically, we all understand. Practically, to understand and apply in our life will take time. Until then, until then, do devotional service, and gradually, Krishna will give us that, you know, when we endeavor so much, when we try, then uh, that becomes easy. That becomes there, that understanding with, oh, I'm not this body. Like, for example, there is I forgot his name, Bernard Shaw or somebody. He's a philosopher. He was given poison to drink. So you know that they have given him poison. And when it's in Bernard Shaw, I think. He said, you can kill my body, not me. He drank and he died, it seems. He said, you can kill me.
Mataji, Meera.
Mirabai, no. Mirabai was not given poison. No.
तो पर 20 पान किए थे ना, उनका दिए थे ना।
विष दिया था क्या?
हाँ, हस्बैंड ने दिए था ना,
हाँ.
राणा ने विष दिया,
हाँ.
वो
Then,
गाना है ना।
mm, I don't know. I don't know about Mirabai, but this famous philosopher was also given in Western countries somewhere, maybe in England. He was given poison and he said, you cannot kill, you can kill my body, not me. He told and drank, and he died. So the understanding will come by practice of devotional service. Now itself, in a small level, Krishna will give. Like, for example, for us, getting up 3:30, going in this snow is falling here. I mean, it's not snow like fog, lots of fog is fall. Like, it's temperature is very low, like 10 degrees. For us South Indians, for us, this 10 degree, 15 degrees itself is too much. But still we get up, take bath and run into Mangalarti. So slowly, Krishna will give us the adaptation to any situation, any uncomfortable situation. That's what I'm saying. So because devotional service comes first, then the other inconveniences are adjusted, tolerated. Slowly, then we will understand the body is not affected by the soul cannot be affected by the externals. These are all for the body, not for the soul. That understanding will come due course of time, not now. Okay. Right.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare
Very
Krishna.
good. Anuragini.
Hare Krishna Mataji. In winter time, it is very, it is getting up early.
It's a big austerity. And
So how to
yeah, motivation. You want to go back home, back to Godhead in this lifetime, get up. How long anyway in this material world, we have to suffer. Why not we do austerity for the Lord? Then, we need not suffer many lifetimes. That's the motivation I have. How much I want to suffer. If I come again, come again. Oh, so much problems are there. No, right? And also to please the Lord, to prove that, I really want to come to you. I really want to rectify my mistakes. So please help me. Please give me the strength. So these things will motivate you. Are initiated devotee, right? You promised your Gurudev that every day I get up, Mangalarti, chant Samsara Dava. Those who chant Samsara Dava in the Mangalarti time, they will not come to the Samsara. You know that, right? Everybody knows.
Yes, Mataji.
That time, whoever chants the Guru prayers, Guru Ashtakam prayer, they will not come back here. So that these are all the motivations we get. Anyway, we are going to suffer in this material world. But if we voluntarily take some tapasyas for the pressure of the Lord, then Lord is pleased. This is to please the Lord. Okay. So then you will get motivation. Oh, Lord is asking in the temple when we go to Mangalarti here. Lord is waiting for us, right? Then he may ask, why Anurakini didn't come for Mangalarti? He will ask everybody. Oh, Kamila, Anala, Mrigakshi, Rukmini, Rekha, Rohini, where are you? He will ask. He is waiting for us. So if you have that understanding, then definitely Krishna will ask for me, why you didn't come today? He will ask. You will have the motivation. Okay, all these things doesn't bother me. I'll go, get up and go. Your eyes will open automatically. No need for alarm.
Yeah, in Mayapur, when I was there, like 2:45 wakening and getting a Mangalarti
So
to see Prabhupada.
you should think that you are always in Mayapur.
Yeah.
Not that Mayapur is not there in Pollachi. Wherever devotees stay, you can take Mayapur there. It's not that you need to be here. There also you can create the atmosphere of Mayapur. Okay? And the promise which you made to your Gurudev, initiated devotees should get up early. At least not 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, at least before 6, minimum standard. Before 6, you have to complete your Mangalarti.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so thank you all. No doubts? Anybody else? Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Anala. Yes.
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, இந்த நரசிம்ம கவச்சம் இல்ல நரசிம்ம டாலர் இதெல்லாம் பொன் குழந்தைங்களுக்கு போடலாமா மாதாஜி? ஏன்னா ஒரு டைம் நீங்க சொல்லிருக்கீங்க நரசிம்ம கவசம் வந்து நம்ம வந்து சொல்லக்கூடாது, அதுக்கு நம்ம தகுதி கிடையாதுன்னு 3 years பேக் நீங்க இங்க கன்னியாதேசத்துக்கு லெக்சர் கொடுத்தீங்க, அப்ப சொல்லியிருக்கீங்க. அதுதான் டவுட்டா இருக்கு.
The Mataji's question is that can we put Narsimha Kavacha to the children, or can we chant Narsimha Kavacha? She's telling that I gave in one lecture that in that lecture I told that we are not supposed to chant Narsimha Kavacha. The answer is which level you are in. Generally, the package which our acharyas gave will definitely protect us. As a mother, you are concerned with your small child. You want to put Narsimha Kavacha for the child. You pray for her, and the Lord is always there inside the heart of that girl. Okay, so this is you can put. See, it depends on your level. Definitely, Krishna will protect. There is one understanding. Okay, this Kavacha will, Lord Narsimha Dev's Kavacha is there, that will protect. That is another understanding. And if you are, if you give the knowledge to that child, that Lord will definitely protect you. That is more important than you put this. They're all external, but still, if you are very scared, you put. I will not say you don't put. You put. If you are very scared, you put. But Kantimala is more than Narsimha Kavacha. So everybody are advised to put Kantimala. That is that we are devotees of the Lord. So you put Kantimala.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you.
Kantimala. And one thing we all should understand is what is protection? Lord will protect the body. That is protection.
Soul.
नहीं माताजी, भक्ति में जो प्रोटेक्ट करते हैं भगवान हम लोग को.
So one Mataji died when she was protecting the devotees. This story I will tell, small in a nutshell. One Prabhupada disciple was shot dead by some bad king. The big story I will tell you later, but today time is up, so shortly I am telling you. When she died, everybody asked that she is a devotee, why should she should be killed by demonic people? Krishna should protect them, no? Then our Maharajas, they answered that the Lord is definitely everybody's body is not going to be protected. Today or tomorrow, the body is going to go away. The body is going to be disposed, right? But Lord, that she could have lived for that lady was very young. When that Mataji was young when she died, around 40 or 45 something. But she could have lived for 80, 90, 100. But that time, the Lord protected her Krishna consciousness. She saw that men devotees, the demons were the bad king. There was a king in African country. They wanted to kill Hare Krishna devotees and they wanted to leave the ladies. He said, I will not kill the ladies. You run away. But that Mataji said, in my own eyes, I cannot see devotees being killed. If at all life has to go, let my life go first. So she stood first. So they killed her first. So here, our Krishna consciousness was protected. Despite she knows that she's going to die, they are going to kill her. But she said, no, in my eyes, devotees should not be killed. She went first. So Krishna protected her Krishna consciousness. So she died for devotees. Great, no? Great. So the Lord may protect our body or not, but he will protect our Krishna consciousness. So we should understand in that way. We should don't worry for for every mother has a fear. My child, I am also a mother. Pray for the Lord. Pray to the Lord. Oh Lord, please let my child live long to do devotional service. You pray, Anala Mataji, pray. Let my daughter live 80 years, 90 years and remain a good devotee. You pray like that. Lord will bless you.
Yes, Mataji, thank you.
And if you are still insecure, please put Nashima Kavacha. If you are insecure, that is okay. You put, because this is different levels. I cannot declare. In some lectures, the devotees say, no Nashima Kavacha. It's all belief. You have faith. Okay, you put.
Thank you.
Krishna will definitely protect us, whether you put Kavacha or not. He is always protecting us. He is always accompanying us. Yes or no? Not only your girl, every living entity. Every living entity is protecting. Anyway, this is our belief that Narsimha Kavacha is going to protect my daughter. Above that, you understand this point. He is always there to protect you. Brigakshi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandat Pranam Mataji. Can I ask Tamil Mataji? Can I speak Tamil?
Yes.
Mataji. என் பொண்ணு இருக்கா 6 வயசு இருக்கு அவளுக்கு. So அவள 1.5 feet hair இருக்கு அவளுக்கு. So எல்லாரும் சொல்றா லாங்கா இருக்கா, முடி ரொம்ப லாங்கா இருக்கு. So நான் அவள் கட் பண்ணல. 3 years முடிதான் அவளுக்கு. So ஆனா எல்லா டிவோட்டி ஒரே தான், என் முடியே கட் பண்ண மாட்டேற, குழந்தைக்கு முடி அவளே என் பொண்ணை வச்சுக்கணும்னு கேக்குறா. அவளுக்கும் கட் பண்ண வேண்டாம். So எல்லா டிவோட்டி ஒண்ணு சொல்றா, அவளுக்கு ஹைட் ஜாஸ்தி ஆகாது, அவளுக்கு எனர்ஜி போறது முடியல. சோ இது இல்லைன்னா முடி குழந்தைக்கு இவ்வளவு வைக்கலாமா அப்படின்ட்டு எல்லாரும் எனக்கு கொஸ்டின் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காள்.
So Mrigakshi Mataji's question is, she has a small daughter of 6 years old and she has a very long hair. And because all strength will go in the hair. So the devotees around and people around her are telling her to cut the hair, because the daughter herself doesn't want to cut the hair and she is not cutting. So what should I do? That's the question of Mirgashi Mataji. I would suggest don't cut the hair. No need. And yeah, uh, if cutting hair is not good for Krishna conscious.
Yes,
Women should never touch the hair.
yes,
One should
Mataji.
not cut the hair short. It is not.
Yes.
See, my hair become loose and then it becomes thin. All the devotees are telling cut off, make small. No, no, let it be ugly. I'm becoming very old and my hair becomes like this. Let me remain ugly, no problem. Let me not touch the hair. That's my standard. But the child's hair is healthy. She is healthy. That's why the hair is
Yes.
healthy. She will
Mm.
grow. The hair
Mm.
is this. When I was small, I also had lots of long hair. So same comments came, but we didn't. I didn't cut. Nothing will happen. It is the symbol that the child is healthy.
Mm.
Healthy, nothing will
Mm.
happen. Don't worry.
தேங்க்யூ மாதாஜி. ஆனா அந்த எல்லாருமே அது ஒரே கொஸ்டின் தான். நான் ஸ்கூல் போறது எப்படி, நானும் அவள் ஏர் எவ்ரி வீக்ல கிளீன் பண்ணி முடி பண்றேன், எல்லாம் பண்றேன். ஆனா ஒரே தான், நீ எப்படி இதை சமாளிக்கிற? நான் சமாளிக்க எனக்கு ஒன்றும் ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை. ஆனா எல்லா டிவோட்டி ஒன்னே ஒன்று தான் சொல்றேன், ஏர். ஏன்னா அவள் ரொம்ப ஹிப்ஸோட கீழே வந்துடும், அவ்வளோ லாங் ஏர் ஆயிடுது.
But
ஜஸ்ட் 3 years தான்.
so now what I am saying is you just மடிச்சு கட்டிடுங்க. You just fold it and do so that others may not understand how long
நான்
it
அப்படிதான் பண்றேன், ஸ்கூலுக்கு போறதுக்கு
is.
அப்படிதான்.
When you fold it and then tie it so that others may not understand how long it is. Because nowadays the water and the food, all these things are taking the air away. And this is a very unusual case. Even with the small children and young ladies, they have hair fall a lot. But your child is gifted and she has a nice hair, you just keep it. Don't worry
Yes.
about it. It is a symptom of a healthy body.
Yes.
Not
Her name, அவள் பேரும் கேசவி.
Okay, very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare
Thank you so much.
Okay, so thank you all. You please ask your questions in WhatsApp also. We will meet next week with Prahlad Maharaja's prayers. Okay. Vancha kalpadarubhasya kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.